So today we're getting into what I like to call facts or whack. So let's get into it. What is up, fam? It is Shar, and welcome to Law in Living Color, where I provide quick tips and experiences on the law school process and legal field as a person of color. Facts or whack is pretty much kind of like a Q&A. It also addresses the conceptions or misconceptions about law school, the legal field, undergrad, the application process, all of those types of things, and proves them or disproves them. So I'm just basically letting y'all know, is it fact or is this whack? Make sense? In this fact or whack segment, I wanted to talk about undergrad, specifically going into law school, and some of the preconceptions that are developed beforehand. Fact or whack, better undergrad means you have a better chance of getting admitted into law school. That is whack. So it does not matter where you go to undergrad. If you started off at community college and you transferred to finish your degree, if you went to a lower ranked undergrad, to where if you went to an Ivy League, it does not matter. Your chances are your chances. You good, you ain't good. It just depends on your application and everything that you put in your application, but I guarantee you what they look at the most is your story, your interest, and your stats. Stats being your LSAT score and your GPA. Facts or whack, I have to major in a pre-law course or have a pre-law concentration to be deemed in a better light for law school admissions. Whack. There are plenty of different majors that go into law school. It does not matter what you major in. You can major in English, you can major in journalism, you can major in art, you can major in math. It does not matter what you major in as long as you're interested in the law field. Does majoring in STEM boost my chances? I wouldn't say that's necessarily whack, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily fact either. It's not that it boosts your chances, but it's a consideration. So if you have a lower GPA, they take into consideration that you're a STEM major and you probably had more complex classes than an English major did. Pass-fail courses and W's completely hurt my chances of being admitted into a top 14. Whack. Okay, so listen, we've all been there. We all have, again, our story as to why our GPA looks the way that it does. So with COVID, a lot of schools changed their curriculum or their grading system to pass-fail. That is because they had to go completely online. They couldn't provide the same learning environment, which would hinder a lot of students. This is not frowned upon on your GPA. Schools take that into consideration. What is most important, and this is with W's as well, this is the thing, as long as the W didn't impact your GPA, it does not hurt you, okay? So they don't see a W and they're automatically like, oh no, that ain't it. It's really your GPA that they're looking at. However, this is my recommendation. Write a GPA addendum. So if you did have pass-fail, if you did have a W or more than one W's, if you had some type of decline in your GPA or anything that had to do, or if you took a break from school and did something like that, I would highly recommend writing a GPA addendum, which is pretty much like a paragraph explaining what happened and why your GPA looks the way that it does. I will say that if you're one of the people that have a lower GPA, a trend upwards is always appreciated. So I started off really low and I worked my way to the GPA that I had. That is not frowned upon at all. That's appreciated by law schools. However, if you went on the down scale, it's not necessarily that they're gonna write you off, but it's always good to explain. So that's all for my facts or whack segment. If you like this video and wanna see more like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you wanna get notifications of when I drop videos. And I do hope this helps y'all. This is such a short segment video, so I don't end things off with a quote. I will in my other videos, so if you do appreciate that, thank you. But that's all for now, and I hope you guys learned something. And if you had any of these conceptions, I hope you got your questions answered. So, peace, guys.